Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up. I was dreaming, but I should have never yet understand. Wake me up before you go. Gotta wake up, get up. And I'm calling out, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get a move on.
That's right, put your hands together. Bass Country 106, it's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Pew, pew, pew. I love it.
Morning, Tim Freeman. Morning, TJ Ferguson. And good morning, Tiffany Colley.
Good morning, folks.
Joining us on Facebook Live. You can too, facebook.com/KKBIFM. You never know when we're going to give something away.
That's right.
Live on Facebook.
Never. No. Never.
I want to give a big shout out to my lovely spouse.
Oh.
Yes, it's National Spouses Day.
That's right. You better.
She is the glue that keeps our household together.
Yeah.
For sure.
She's a good woman.
Definitely.
She's
Married
a great
up.
woman. Yeah, you did.
I married up. As I admitted in my latest podcast, hosting Hochtown, as Shiloh interviewed moi
Yeah.
on a host spotlight too. Yeah, so talked a little bit about the wifey.
Is that available?
It is available now, yes. You can
Okay.
download that as you wish. Tiffany said, so are you, Laney.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So happy National Spouses Day to all of you out there that have and or are spouses.
That's right.
It's very merry unspouses day for the rest of you.
Hey. It's very merry. You're right.
It's super singles day. For
yes.
the rest of
super happy day.
Yes, sir. It's also National Australia Day. I figured you was going to be pulling your bad Keith Urban for the whole day.
It's Keith Urban. Thank
Keith
you.
Urban Day.
Urban.
It's also Customs Day. I thought that was interesting. It's Australia Day. It's also Customs Day.
Customs Day.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can't smuggle any eggs back?
No,
Is that what that means?
I literally think that's what that means.
Okay, I think so too.
Exactly.
Customs.
So since it's National Spouses Day, I have a couple of lists for you.
Okay.
One list is 5 reasons some marriages are doomed from the start.
Woo! That's
Ooh.
one tough cookie.
And then how to keep a significant other happy. So I got both sides of the spectrum there. Right?
Okay, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Right. It is tomorrow. Oh, big shout out! Tomorrow is National Big Wig Day. Should we?
We should. I think we should.
Should we wear a wig tomorrow?
I think we should.
All right, we're gonna be wigged up tomorrow.
Yeah, we should.
I like it. I only have one wig, and if you've seen me wear a wig before, you've seen me wear that wig.
It's awesome though.
All
So you should wear it.
right, totally wearing it. It's gonna
Wear
be
it.
hard to wear headphones with the wig though.
Oh, that's true.
It'll be difficult, but we can make it happen.
Okay.
We can make it happen.
Okay.
Also, if you're interested, if you're a huge Reba McEntire fan, today is the big day. She's performing a live concert at the opening of Reba's Place in Atoka tonight.
That's awesome. If I could be there, I would.
And yes, and if you haven't already got tickets, I'm sure it's completely sold out. Very limited seating for the grand opening. But if you are a follower of Reba on socials, she will have live concerts going on her socials for you.
That's awesome.
So you'll be able to watch the concert. That again is tonight in Atoka.
That's awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
Glad to hear that.
Absolutely. We had a friend on our socials the other day ask us about. He basically gave us a written version of mashup of the mashup of the news.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. I really liked it. So I took the national news for today and gave you a mashup version of it. You ready?
Yeah.
Saving you time by combining all the news of the day into one story. This is Mash Up the News.
George Santos bought Justin Bieber's entire music catalog for 24 eggs as classified documents were found at Disney's Splash Mountain in the wake of Nickelback announcing their tour sponsored by woke Xboxes. An expert on tipping shares their thoughts.
The Netflix curse increased Walmart workers' hourly wage.
Join us next time on Mash Up the News.
Literally covered it all for you there.
Yep, everything. I love it.
Speaking of Xbox, you heard that new new update they have?
No.
Apparently,
Do tell.
apparently some conservatives are outraged about this new Xbox power saving feature that lowers the gaming console's carbon footprint. AKA, it's going green, I guess.
Ah. I mean, I don't see how that's a bad thing, though.
I mean, I don't either, I guess. I always, and here's the thing, I always thought the Xbox had that power saver feature. Where if you haven't messed with it for a couple hours or whatever, then it would just, it would go off. So I didn't realize that was such a big deal. That's all I'm saying about that.
Okay. Well, I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, like I said, they are a little perturbed.
Maybe it's a good thing. I mean, I don't know anything about Xboxes and all that. I'm not a gamer, but still, that's.
Well, they claim it's a sign that, let's say, video games are becoming woke these days.
Oh, I can't stand that term.
You don't like the woke term?
No.
Just wait until they hear about this brand new video game that just came out.
Xbox has a new feature that saves power and lowers your gaming carbon footprint. And now, they're changing the game again. Introducing Call of Duty Woke Brigade. Get ready to take on your enemy and take the rainbow flag.
I'm trying to select an assault weapon, but they've all been banned.
You're on the front lines of Woke War 3.
We're under attack from the MAGA militia. Send in more men. Women. Non-gender soldiers.
Call of Duty Woke Brigade puts you in the trenches of an ideological battlefield.
You can take our gas stoves, but you'll never take us alive. Woohoo! We won. I'm so proud, boys. I'm so happy, people.
Call of Duty Woke Brigade from the makers of Grand Theft Hybrid and WNBA 2K23.
Grand Theft Hybrid. I'm not gonna play that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, there's no way I'm playing any Woke Brigade. Woke World 3. World Woke 3.
Woke Brigade.
Woke War 3. That's hilarious. Can't even say it right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think we may be politicizing a little too many things.
Why? Because
When the-
we're woke?
When the Xbox, no, not us. Like I think that society now feels like you have to choose a side no matter what it is.
Right, okay.
Oh, Xbox is going woke. PS4 or PS5 or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a PC guy myself. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Okay.
Everybody woke today.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on now. Come on.
Stay
man.
woke.
Stay woke.
Oh, I mean, I get it, but
Yeah.
come on. It's just a dumb term.
Yeah, it really is. I think people just look for something to argue about now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We don't have to worry about what we're going to eat today because we can just drive through somewhere and pick it up. We don't have to actually go pick it or gather it or kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we actually had to expend energy to go find food, we may not worry about things like if the Xbox uses too much energy or not.
You're right. You're right.
Does that make sense?
You are very
The
woke
society
this
we
morning.
have created. Have you heard that phrase? It's like weak men create hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times create, it keeps going.
Yes,
it's a cycle.
Yes, I've seen that.
Are we in good times because the strong quote unquote strong men of yesteryear created great technology savvy society that can pretty much do anything on a whim of your fingertips now? Have we created this quote unquote good times that is now creating weak men. And I'm not just saying men, I'm saying people, but that's the phrase that was used. So are we in that term of society creating the quote unquote weak men?
Yeah.
Think so?
I don't think we're as strong as we should be. I agree.
There you go. So anyway,
Because if
so we're arguing people about Xbox conservative. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Energy of Xboxes. That's what we're arguing about.
a
right?
lot of people, if it doesn't involve technology, they don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Because everybody is so tech savvy, which it's good to be tech savvy. But you
Understand
can
it,
be
yeah.
tech savvy and you can also know how to do other things as well.
Very true.
So,
Yeah. You could also be able to survive off of the land if that was a necessity. You need to. That's something I believe everybody should learn,
yeah.
is how to survive off the land.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Survivor, man. You know what I mean? The TV shows. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that. I'm talking about if something were to go down and you had to escape to the woods. I guess there's not a whole lot of that left without cabins hanging out up there. But
Right.
if you had to go take over a cabin, you know what I mean?
Yeah, could you
And hold
could
down
you
the fort.
survive?
Yeah.
Could you survive?
Exactly. Good morning, Floyd. Hey, love your hairdo, bro. Did you see Floyd's new hairdo?
Yes, I did. I did.
Is that
I
what he
did
meant
think about
yesterday
it.
by bringing Twisty back?
No. No, but I see what you're saying.
You see what I meant?
Yeah, he's going to have to twisty it up around here.
I love it. Tim says, which is weird that our society is so weak just coming out of a 20-year war. I'm not, yeah, that's a good point. I see the point you're making there. But back at home, we were still working on making society easier. Does that make sense? I mean, and a lot of the folks coming back from war are now having issues, post-war stuff. You know what I mean? Dealing with issues from being at war.
Which does not make them weak.
Oh no, it makes them have to deal with something
Yes.
on mentally or
Yeah.
even physically. If loss of limbs, things of that, loss of hearing. You'd be surprised how difficult it is to lose hearing, especially if you once had great hearing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be tough.
But yeah, I completely understand what you mean, Tim. But anyway, I don't know why I jumped on that bandwagon. Or
Because
whatever.
it was something to be said.
Speaking of something to be said, curious what you think about this, especially in the wake of a lot of people selling their library, like Joe Rogan, for example. He sold his library to Spotify and then did a deal for so many new episodes of podcasting for what, 200 million, right?
I think, yeah.
So a new deal, Justin Bieber, now the latest artist to sell his entire music catalog for big bucks. He also gets 200 million for his entire music catalog. So here's my question: do you think 200 million is enough or too much for Justin Bieber's entire music catalog?
Like his music?
Yeah, and okay, whether you're a fan of it or not, let's say this: it's made somebody a lot of money.
Yes.
It's made Justin Bieber a lot of money. It's made others a lot of money. I mean, what was it? Michael Jackson. One of the first times I remember this happening, Michael Jackson bought the Beatles' entire catalog, if I'm not mistaken. This was a long time ago, obviously.
And
but
what exactly does that mean?
that from my understanding, that means they have all the rights to that music and how to use it from that point on.
Okay. I wouldn't want to sell my music like that.
I wouldn't think so either, and you would think that Justin Bieber has enough money, right, just from the residuals coming in every day from his music, that he wouldn't have to sell it. But I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't have to.
Maybe he just chooses to.
Yeah, or somebody talked him into it.
It may be an interesting way of getting out from under any deals that have to do with that music.
That's true because
No.
somebody else did that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true. That could have been what it is.
Yeah. So I don't know enough of the inner workings of his particular deal, but I honestly think Kyler. Ooh, what's Kyler saying? Drake owns all of his masters of his own. There you go. See, I would think that as an artist, I would want to. Let's use. I mean, Kyler does a podcast. Big shout out to his what do you call it? collaboration coming up, very cool, with Ho Chi Town. Burst Your Bubble podcast, by the way. That's his podcast. That's sports related, if you're interested. But yeah, I own, as I'm sure Kyler does, I own all of the masters of the podcasts I've produced.
Right.
I have the originals, uncut, that do have some secrets people have told. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Okay.
In my files, in my raw files or whatever. So, would I sell them now? Somebody comes to me and says, "Hey, Jay Lindley, the first 70 episodes you have of hosting Ho Chi Town, I want to buy those for $250,000." I'm gonna have to think about that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Yes.
That's gonna make me think.
Yeah, I get it.
So I can't talk too much smack, but I do have comfort in knowing that I own the masters of everything that I've created to this point.
I mean, I think I'd still want to keep them, even if especially if I already had money.
Right. You know, that goes to the thing.
Yeah.
People are going to then question,
Why are you doing
is Haley spending all of his money?
Right.
I'm joking. That was a very sexist thing to say, but I'm obviously joking because I'm not the major breadwinner in my household. So I can make that joke
Yeah.
because I'm making fun of myself.
Yes, of
So,
course.
Anyway.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So it just lends to the possibility of he's broke. Tim says, "Wait, you're not supposed to claim your pets? I enrolled mine in an online obedience school, so they're full-time students." Ha! That's what I'm talking about. That comes from Tony's comment. Woke. So if my pets identify as humans, can I claim them as dependents?
Or if your child identifies as an animal.
Oh, man, take them off as dependent. Well, hey, I mean, just make them sleep in the doghouse one day, I promise you.
Yeah, they won't want to identify
Promise
anymore.
you.
Yeah, that's what I don't
I
get.
promise you that is lack of discipline, not a lack of love. Maybe a lack of love too, if a lack of discipline could be due to a lack of love.
True.
So I'm not saying
Aw.
they're mutually exclusive or mutually inclusive, I guess would be the opposite of that. But anyway, interesting to think about though.
Very interesting.
What else do we have we not talked about? Are we going to get into your... we do have like 2.5 minutes until we get into Laney J's Lowdown.
Low down.
Any teaser for that?
Yeah, I got a teaser.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Walmart.
Is it woke? No, I'm just kidding.
Walmart is completely woke.
Uh-oh.
And they are making some wage changes. Yeah.
Are they going to make the employees work for tips now? Tips
they're,
only.
They're taking away self-checkout and they're bringing back...
You lie.
I am
Oh,
lying.
okay. You got me for a second, though.
Yeah, you know
You
better.
got me.
You know better.
That's
You're still going to get
hilarious.
accosted at the door. Let me see your receipt. Nope. I ain't doing it. You want me to do it?
Make me.
Yep. You
Make
better
me.
trust me to do it.
I love it. All right, we got 2 minutes till we get into Laney J's Lowdown, which means we have to
Lowdown.
take this quick time out,
No.
and we'll be right back. Best Country 106. Jay and Laney J live.
Perfectly imperfect vintage.
All right, Facebook Live, give us 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Square feet of shopping with great deals just for you. Fishing equipment, furniture, dolls and accessories, jewelry, clothing, collectibles, glassware, antique, vintage items, anything you're looking for. Perfectly imperfect accepts local checks, cash, and credit cards. Located on Highway 259 north of Roosevelt, just south of Mountain Fork Water in the old church building. Open 10 to 5 Monday and Wednesday through Saturday. Perfectly imperfect vintage marketplace.
Hosting Ho Chi Town. Jay Lindley and Shiloh Martin bring you all that Ho Chi Town has to offer in one podcast. Food, attractions, history, even the politics of Ho Chi Town are not off limits on Hosting Ho Chi Town. Brought to you in part by First State Bank and the WashitaPodcasts.com. Don't miss it weekly, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Jay Wesley Lindley is hosting Ho Chi Town.
The City of Broken Bow is accepting applications for a CDL driver at the street department. Applicant must have a Class B CDL license and greater experience is preferred, and starting pay is $15.32 per hour. Applicants must be able to pass a pre-employment drug test. Applications will be accepted until the position has been filled. Applications can be obtained from the of Rocobo City Hall at 210 North Broadway in Rocobo from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays and Fridays, or apply online at www.cityofrocobo.com. The City of Rocobo is an equal opportunity employer.
Broken Boy and Idabel High School basketball live on Bass Country 106. Tuesday, January 31st, the Idabel Warriors and the Brocobo Savages tip off on the hardwood for one of the oldest rivalries in the state. High school basketball on KKBI, brought to you by Smith Equipment, McCurtain County National Bank, Elite Collision, Farmers Bank, Moyer Equipment, Hidden Hills Cabinets, and Idabel National Bank. Listen online at SEOKRadio.com.
Time now for Laney J's Lowdown.
Lowdown. Walmart's raising its minimum wage.
What?
There's a no-cost, simple solution to keeping your kids from getting sick.
Okay.
And my personal favorite. A woman is suing a fireball maker, Sazerac, for selling whiskey-flavored alcohol.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is great.
Uh-oh.
She is suing a Sazerac company, which makes alcoholic beverages, including Fireball whiskey.
Okay.
She's taken him to court with the claim that the packaging is misleading after she discovered many bottles of Fireball cinnamon whiskey that do not contain any whiskey.
Ooh, and that's illegal? I forgot about that.
She filed a lawsuit in Illinois on January 7th when she discovered the drink is a malt beverage flavored like whiskey, but not actually whiskey.
You can't put the word whiskey on the front, my understanding.
She says it's deceptive labeling on Fireball cinnamon. It's the 3.4-ounce bottles of Fireball cinnamon that are being sold in stores that aren't licensed to sell liquor.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You can get them at supermarkets or gas stations. And the lawsuit alleges the labels of the drinks are almost identical, despite one beverage containing whiskey and one does not.
Ooh. I'm telling.
Yeah, I mean, she's mad about that liquor.
I'm not a fan of Fireball whiskey or non-whiskey
I'm
either.
not either.
Barf.
Yeah, especially not the non-alcoholic. Why would you drink that without
Come
alcohol?
on. Like, yeah. No.
And why would they make it without alcohol? I don't get it. They're not woke. Okay. There's a no-cost, simple solution to keeping your kids from getting sick.
Uh-oh.
To me, this is like a big duh.
This is huge.
Yeah.
This is huge, people. Listen, it's huge.
If you want to make sure your kids don't become couch potatoes, a new research from the Medical University of Warsaw says children with higher levels of daily physical activity are much less likely to contract upper respiratory infections like the common cold.
No.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, this is a big duh for me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Get out.
Higher physical activity helps everybody.
We say that just about every day here on the
We
show.
do.
Get
It does.
outside, soak up some sun, get some energy
Yes.
expended in your life.
Yes, physical activity is good. It's especially good for your kids. You start them young, they get a better habit.
And as somebody who likes to be outside,
Yeah.
who has a bum knee right now,
Uh-huh.
I feel like a bum. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like a couch potato. I feel like somebody that can't do nothing because I have to put my knee up. I have to take an anti-inflammatory to keep it from swelling, blah, blah, blah. I feel useless right now.
I understand that.
So I can
You are
see.
not useless, but I
Thank you.
understand.
I appreciate that. Luckily, I still have a voice. I haven't lost
Mm-hmm.
that yet. But no, I can appreciate more at this moment people that feel down because they can't be out. You know what I mean? For whatever
Right.
reason, or because maybe you are due to injury or just incapability not able to get out very much.
Yeah.
I totally get it because I feel that right now. Does that
Yes,
make sense?
absolutely.
So definitely, if you can, get outside.
That's right. That is right. Physical activity helps every aspect of your life. So it's good for you.
There you go.
Yeah. Start your kids young, too.
Absolutely.
Let them get used to it. Then they'll be used to it, like you are.
And mimic them on their squat because they have perfect form.
Oh, yeah.
Babies, little ones, they
Yeah.
have perfect form naturally.
Ah.
Just for the record. Good morning, Christine Billy.
Good morning, Christine. All right. Tech companies are laying off workers by the thousands,
Yep.
but Walmart is trying to make sure its 1.6 million workers stick around.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, America's largest employer is hiking its minimum wage from $12 to $14. That's almost twice the federal minimum wage of $7.25.
Dang.
The move will result in pay raises for 21% of their workforce. That's around 340,000 people.
Golly.
That's a lot. So they told their employees on Tuesday, the Walmart CEO, John Furner, the average wage for hourly employees, which makes up to 94% of its workforce, will rise from $17 to $17.50 when the pay raises take effect in early March.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do, as someone who has to deal with that type of stuff, I understand what happens when you start raising minimum wage.
Yeah.
But also a corporation of that size that raises their own internal minimum wage, not forced upon every small business in the world by the
Yeah.
federal government. I applaud them.
Yeah, that's good.
Great job. Keep it up. Keep up
They're
the
going to
great
make
work.
so much money they won't have to shop at Walmart anymore.
Oh, dang! They'll be getting to go to Dollar General. Oh my goodness.
I love Walmarts.
Yes, Walmarts.
I did it
Walmarts.
on purpose.
Walmarts.
Walmart.
Good morning, Tracy Helms.
Morning, Tracy.
How you doing? Was that it? Is that your lowdown today?
That was my lowdown,
Awesome.
folks.
That was good. Hey, Tim, speaking of the other part, Tim said, I've been more active since trying to quit smoking and have lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks. That's all
excellent,
it takes, my
Tim.
friend.
That
Great
is
job, brother.
excellent.
You know what it was? Is you eating all them fresh eggs you got. You know what I'm saying? He says he eats well, too, now. Remember? He says he doesn't do biscuits and gravy because of how bad they are on you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He does try to eat good.
He tries to eat well. So,
Yeah.
hey, man, keep it up. Keep up
That
the great
eating
work.
well is contributing to losing those pounds.
Shout out to the wife who did meal prep this week.
Oh, good for her.
Absolutely. Only problem with meal prep, and I know I'm a diva for this. I realize I'm a diva for this.
Uh-oh.
Only problem with meal prep is when I look at it in the fridge, you know what I see? Leftovers.
Oh, come on.
And
but
you know how I
it's
feel.
not leftovers.
You know how I feel about leftovers, and I'm sorry. It's just like you seeing the best sold on date and still throwing it out. Okay?
Okay.
It's a principle.
Okay. I get it. I get it. I cannot even argue with that fact with
Oh
you.
my goodness.
I can't. I understand.
Tiffany says she'd rather shop at Dollar General. I know some people that say that. That's not a, not an uncommon remark.
No, it's not.
And we did mention, what was it, yesterday, I think, that Dollar General is the fastest growing chain in America.
Right, and they have some Dollar General grocery stores.
Oh,
now.
I think it was the Dollar General grocery. Sorry, you're right. It was the Dollar General grocery that was the fastest growing.
Yeah.
What? Why?
You know, it's really bad when you have food
Yeah.
and you have a higher level of foods.
Oh, yeah.
I get that you make Charmin toilet paper and then you
Okay.
have the Walmart brand and then
Okay.
you have the DG brand. Okay,
Okay.
I get that.
Okay.
Okay.
One does feel soft to your bum.
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry.
other feels
I don't
like
want to
you're
substitute toilet paper.
You feels like you rubbing splinters up you. There you go.
Yeah,
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. But and I completely understand. But when you have food, whereas they say you can buy this food here or you can buy it cheaper over here. Well, how the heck am I getting it cheaper over here?
It's old. It's, you know what I mean? That's the
something
first thing I think of.
that just
is
sticks in my head.
It's closer to out of date.
Have you heard of the supermarket Aldi's?
Mm-hmm.
They have one in Paris.
Okay.
And I have a few friends that shop there. One brought back a gallon of milk one time
Right.
for me. The milk tasted funny.
Did it?
Yes, and I thought it was all in my head, but it was not all
But you
in my
can't play
head.
with funny tasting milk, though.
You can't.
No,
and
no,
it
no.
Just, you shouldn't have different grades or different. I think levels is maybe the word I'm looking for. Of food.
Grades is a great one.
Like,
they do
oh,
grade A meat, beef, or whatever.
shop at Target, man. We got the best groceries.
Yeah, do they?
Walmart, they a couple notches down.
They got the great value.
DG, couple notches lower
They got
than
the
that.
best choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, wait
Yeah.
a minute. How are we doing this?
Right.
So I just.
Whereas, big shout to Pruitt's, who is locally owned and also statewide, and technically multiple states, Texas and Arkansas as well. They have been winning. Setting standards and winning awards for their standards of top quality.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're right. So you can choose to go buy the 10 cents off, broken crackers at the DG.
Yeah.
Or you can get the fresh, brand spanking, unbroken. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're right. You can opt to spend a couple of dollars less ultimately for a lesser product.
Right.
Or you can go to a better environment, cleaner environment. Think about it.
And that's another thing. I don't want to buy dirty. I
don't want a dusty box of graham crackers.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
That's
but
right.
Every box of graham crackers you've ever seen in one of those types of stores, like a DG or something like that, was dusty. I don't know why. Why all they stuff dusty?
It's been on the shelf for a while, but that reminds me of
It's been on somebody else's shelf for a while, and then they moved it because it didn't sell.
When I lived in Tulsa, there was it's a market. It's like a Vietnamese market, or I forget what they called it. But the store, sure, they had fresh fruit and different kind of fruit, than what the regular stores would carry.
Right.
But the store was dirty.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference. And I believe that you should shop around. Tim says, I selective shop. I tell my girl, put that back. It's 40 cents cheaper at Walmart. If you're going to Walmart already, then yes, absolutely do that. But I'm not going to leave Pruitt's and drive to Idabel Walmart for $1 in savings.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Gas.
And I'm with you on that, for sure.
And one thing about Pruitt's, their store is always clean.
Super duper clean.
Yes.
Freshest produce.
Yes.
Super duper clean.
Yeah.
Great meat choices, both high end and the low end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you ain't trying to spend $20 on a T-bone, you can get a $12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Or whatever. So
it's right.
Yeah.
And I definitely, if you're going to Walmart already, definitely save those items for Walmart. I get it. I do that too,
Yeah, but you ain't really saving. One says I travel to Texarkana and buy in bulk at Sam's. But are you saving by doing that? Think about the gas money you spend, and then you're going to go ahead and eat there while you're in TK, and then you're probably going to stop, so you're doing a whole day's worth of whatever.
If that's something you do all the time and you're buying a lot, it is a great idea.
Then do your thing.
Right.
Yes.
But I have friends who will be like, I'm going to Texarkana to get me some laundry soap today. Well, what else you going to get?
Yeah, please.
You know what I mean?
Please get some more stuff.
Like, that's it. That's all they wanted to get was laundry soap. Well, you could have saved $20 in gas.
$20 in gas to get to TK? You got some good gas mileage.
No, I'm just saying, if you're going to run to Texarkana, we'll just say $20. It's $20 is $20. You went down there to buy that laundry soap that, you got a couple dollars off.
Yeah.
You spent more in gas than you did the savings. So there's no point. But if you're going, some families, hey, you going to Sam's, we going to some families, one person will go to Texarkana and get for everybody. And that, I get that.
I ain't gonna knock you doing your thing like that.
If you buying a lot of stuff, it's great.
Right.
So, and buying in bulk is good. It'll last you for a while. You know how long it's going to last you. So then you don't have to keep running to the store, to get it when you run out.
Yes, ma'am.
I totally get going to Sam's and buying it.
I stand corrected. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you just don't want to go for one thing. Or maybe even two things. If you're doing your weekly grocery shopping and that's where you do it at, that's okay.
Yeah.
The savings are there the more stuff you buy.
Right.
So I get that.
I would be very interested, just because I have no clue, so I would want to know. I would want to, let's say, a 10-piece shopping list of various items.
Yeah.
Go to Pruitt's, go to Walmart, and see actually how much you save.
Yeah.
By going to the Super Saver store. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or DG or whatever. Just whichever store I really would like to see, because, like I said, I'll hear, oh, that's so cheaper so's and so's place, and then I'll literally, for myself, I'll look and it's 13 cents cheaper. And it's not an item you're buying 52 of them, so now it's $5 cheaper. I'm saying you're buying 2 items because that's what goes in your recipe or
Right.
whatever. You know what I mean? So
One thing about like Dollar General, they have a coupon system. They have coupons to where, like if you buy 2, you'll get some off, or even, okay, they have like a little 3-day sales or whatever. You may get $5 to $10 off of 1 or 2 items, which is a pretty good savings when you look at it,
Right.
when you use the coupons. Of course, you do get stuck behind people that have 3 buggies full of stuff, and they have 10 different telephone accounts, and they have 10 different coupon accounts, and, you're there forever.
some of
waiting.
the best TikTok fights happen at the front counter of the Dollar General.
Really? I need to watch those.
It's the new people of Walmart.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, front counter fights at Dollar
I
General.
want to see that. They ain't fighting over a man. They fighting over groceries.
Yes. No, getting in line and stuff too. The whole nine, the whole thing. It's funny. I'd rather pay the price and buy in bulk. I understand, Tiffany. I think the wife was there at one point, and I guess Lakin also says with 5 kiddos, I have to buy in bulk. We've been there. I get that too.
I like buying in bulk because it lasts for a long time. It lasts a while.
Yeah.
Maybe not with 5 kids.
Not with 5 kids. No, I get it totally. When you're buying for more mouths to feed, you definitely want to buy more often in bulk. I get it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we got your impossible question coming up next.
South of the Liverpool Bridge is where you'll
All right, Facebook Live, we'll be back.
heard that right.
Don't go anywhere. Impossible questions up next.
Winners of the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, must collect their winnings within 30 days at KKBI Studios, 108 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, weekdays, 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live, Best Country 106.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, buddy. That means it's time to play the impossible question. Brought to you by Nova.
What you're playing for today is a sandwich, chips, and a drink for 2 from the Meltdown in Ho Chi Town.
What?
Yes.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then.
It's going to be great. Are y'all ready?
Let's play.
584-3388, 584-3389, and 584-3372. If you want to win, you must call in. If you hang up on me, you're a loser.
Leho.
Zahar. Loser.
You wrong.
All right.
You are wrong.
Here we go.
What up, homie?
Man, you look like never mind. Okay.
You look like, huh?
Yeah. Like what?
Warmed over.
Woo! Weed a bag. Okay. A new study finds that our youngest generation, Gen Z, feels that this is one of the biggest problems facing the United States of America today.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
Give me that question again.
A new study finds that our youngest generation, Gen Z, feels that this is one of the biggest problems facing the United States of America today. What is it?
The lack of global Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Not it.
Not it.
Not it. All right. 580-584-3388, 580-584-3389, and 580-584-3372. Tim Freeman agrees with me. He says it's Gen Z, so slow Wi-Fi. Biggest problem today. No, not what we're looking for. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
World War. Great answer. It's not World War. 3.
Inflation.
It's not inflation. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Paper cash. Ooh, it needs to be all digital. I like that.
That is
Great
very
answer.
good.
Not what we're looking for today.
So I'm going to say the rising cost of gas.
They don't even drive. They're on their phone. No, I'm kidding. But not what we're looking for. No, it's not the rising cost of gas.
Okay.
You can't believe that, Tim Freeman. Oh, no, that was Michael Poole's answer. Never mind. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Lack of respect. That's a great answer.
Oh,
Not what we're looking for.
That's my generation.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem with America. Okay, so politics.
Ooh, great answer. Closest answer we've had so far. But it's not politics in general. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not racism. It's not Starbucks prices, Tim. That's a great answer.
I was going to say law.
It's not law. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
I'm going to give it to her. It's the elderly in office. Or, by their words, politicians be too old, man. Who do we got on the phone? Katie Wright. Congratulations, Katie. You got it. We'll come pick up your winnings here at the radio station. You're welcome, Katie. She was embarrassed.
I don't think she was embarrassed. Sound like her kids were in the background giving her some trouble.
Yeah, they're like,
Well, that was too fast.
no, that was, yeah. Apparently, Gen Z is like, man, the politicians of today, just too old. Did you know that, especially in America, according to this, people under 30 have a seat in the legislative assembly, just 2%. 2% of the people under 30 have a seat in legislative assembly of some
Okay.
sort.
And then, as Michael Poole says, they've elected the oldest president ever.
Exactly.
And his brain's just the oldest. Sleepy Joe.
He's president of the White House.
Joey B.
Government. Yeah, see, there was a lot of great answers in there. Donald
Excellent
Trump.
answers.
Discipline. Global warming. Great answer.
Discipline. I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that?
No.
The lack of it?
Oh, I read that as something else. My bad.
Jamie says, according to my kids, relationships are not lasting like they should. It's a great answer.
Well, because our grandparents didn't fix what wasn't broken. Don't
Oh, yeah?
fix what ain't broke.
Or they stuck it out in hard times, too.
They did. They did stick it out. That's why we've still got people out there who've been married 70 years. So, yeah.
Yup.
How do you stick it out? Well, some people are just like, they ain't gonna stick it out. They just might knock you off. You know, that's the new thing. Just kill them.
Yeah, just take them out.
Yeah,
They don't need it.
yeah. No big deal.
No biggie.
Wow, that went so fast.
That did. Well, I got some stuff for you since we're talking about relationships.
Oh, yeah, you have lists.
I got a couple of things for you.
Well, there went the impossible question.
Yeah. I'm going to start off negative, so I'm going to bring you the bad news, and then I'm going to bring you the good news, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bad news is some marriages are just doomed from the start.
Okay, tell us why.
I got 5 reasons why. If your marriage falls into these categories, if you can't change it, you might want to change it. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm not telling you, but I'm just telling you. Number 5. This one seems very obvious, but in the day and age of falling in lust,
Okay.
this is often quite overlooked. Number 5, Incompatibility of interests.
Okay, I get it.
One might say, but opposites attract. Aha, yes they do. But that's opposites in action, not opposite in attraction. Here's what I mean by that. Oftentimes I am the messy one, and Laura is the clean one. Now, if I were to leave my dishes laying all over the house, that would be an issue.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I am messy to a very small degree.
But you clean up after
And
yourself.
I also clean up
Okay.
after myself. But some of those interests are important. Think about religion, for example.
Yeah.
If religion is very important to one and not important to the other, it could be an issue, especially when raising children.
Yes.
All right, number 4, lack of physical attraction. Again, we're in the 5 reasons some marriages are doomed from the start. A lack of physical attraction leaves the door open for many things like affairs. And you're like, but who would marry somebody they're not attracted to?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Well, for a lack of a better term, and not to be too shallow, there are people that marry for other reasons than lust
You're
or,
right.
or prettiness.
You are right.
Maybe money,
Right.
maybe status, maybe
Yes.
power. There's a lot of reasons why people
Yes.
marry. So if there is no a physical attraction in the beginning, it's doomed to fall.
But if you're not marrying someone because you love them and you want to be their partner,
Right?
it's going to be doomed anyway.
Yeah. Well, we can give some things that you need to do
Okay.
at the end. What do you think?
Okay.
All right, number 3, self-identity crisis. This one's a big one. Some people
Yes.
don't know who they are or what they want. These individuals are dangerous and use marriage as an experimental ground to discover themselves.
I had a cousin who did that.
Really?
Yes.
Got married and then was like changed, basically.
And he knew from a young age that he preferred men over women, but he got
Ooh.
married. He got married anyway to
Different
a woman.
kind of change than I was thinking.
Yeah, no, but he married a female, and
got
he
you.
was not happy. Now, granted, he was good to her because he's a respectable guy.
Right.
You know, but she after a little while, she knew. I mean, he tried,
Yeah.
but it didn't work out. Well, of course it wasn't going to work out.
Gotcha.
He was not physically attracted to her.
I got you.
So,
All right.
anyway.
I was thinking there was a guy and a gal I knew that got married. They were young. She was much younger than him by about 10 years ish or whatever. But they used to go out together, party, whatnot, and everything. And when they got married, he all of a sudden never wanted to leave the house. You know what I mean?
Lack of goals. And
Well, not just
motivation.
goals. I mean, as much as no more nightlife. We're married now. We're
Nothing?
not going out anymore. type
Oh, they
thing.
could have went out every now and then.
Exactly.
you know.
So that was a big deal. Whether he didn't know what he wanted in married life, or it changed once he got married, or that was his plan all along. I'm going to marry her and then keep her at home.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever the case.
Yeah.
Self-identity crisis.
Control
Number
and
2,
break.
the buddy system. What do you mean? Well, when you pick out someone who you can rely on to keep watch over you or to keep you in line. I joke about the wife keeping me in line, but had I married her to do just that, to make sure I was, keep staying in line and not getting in trouble, then that wouldn't have been a good foundation for a marriage.
No, it wouldn't have. You wouldn't be sitting here today.
That's this is true. But behind every good man is a great woman that made him. And if you think that sounds sexist, opposite reversed, no, literally, she made him, like birthed him, made him.
That's right.
So I wasn't talking about the wife or the girlfriend. I was talking about the mom. Come
That's
on, now.
right.
All right, even if it was just produced him and then him or her and left him. Well, whatever they did, they gave them to somebody that did better, possibly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta recognize that you're not the one.
Yeah.
All right, number 1, ambivalence. If you are ambivalent about marrying for any reason, don't do it. The excuse of having cold feet should not be substituted for, I think I might be making a big mistake.
Okay.
If you have any questions about a very specific thing, you need to communicate with your significant other.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Well, I tell you what, though, something else that makes it doomed.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be, but if one of the people is just too hard-headed, it doesn't. But I'll tell you a problem that I had in my marriage, which
Yeah.
I'm divorced, happily divorced. There were obviously other issues, but he came from a broken home,
Okay.
and I did not.
Gotcha.
So the morals and values were way different.
I can see that.
What was okay for him on some things was not okay for me.
I know couples like that for sure.
I mean, and he was extremely hard-headed, and wouldn't budge on anything. You would
Right.
learn to meet in the middle.
Exactly.
Compromise.
Compromise. We'll be back. All right, Facebook Live. We'll talk more about this. And the good side. I got the good news, too, coming up afterwards.
There's nothing good.
There's nothing good, she said. Best Country 106. Give us 4 minutes for the national news, and then we'll be back with the local news on Facebook Live.
Your tri-state area weather forecast brought to you by Pine Cellular. Coverage matters most. Sunny skies today, high near 49. Some west winds around 10. 10 miles per hour. Tonight, widespread frost. Otherwise, we'll see mostly clear skies, low around 27. Tomorrow, widespread frost before 9 a.m., sunny, high of 56 degrees. And that's your Southeast Oklahoma radio weather. Log on to seokradio.com. Losing a loved one is never easy. Experience the guidance and support of Bunch Singleton Funeral Home. Managing Director Scott Brumley, Vianne Bunch, and staff are there to assist your family through difficult times with a wide range of resources and will provide a beautiful and lasting tribute to your loved one. If you have made pre-arrangements at another funeral home, those arrangements can be transferred to Bunch Singleton. Call today, 584-3376, or stop by 205 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow.
News Radio Oklahoma, I'm Michael Dean. A federal program to help recipients of Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits during the pandemic is coming to an end next month. SNAP Max benefits started in 2020. The State Department of Human Services reports 408,000 Oklahoma families will be impacted. The State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Ryan Walters, wants to know every dollar Oklahoma higher education has spent over the last 10 years on diversity, equity, and inclusion and the materials that were used. Walters wants to understand the extent of indoctrination happening in higher ed in Oklahoma. Wycliffe Public Schools coach and Cherokee Nation citizen Jared Phillips has been chosen to be one of the officials in the Super Bowl game coming up in February. Phillips becomes the first Cherokee Nation citizen to do so. Phillips is a science teacher and coach at Wycliffe Public Schools in Mays County. From Radio Oklahoma, I'm Michael Dean.
You probably know Stillwater Milling has Oklahoma's trusted source of animal feed for over 130 years. You might not know Stillwater Milling's Agri Center carry a wide variety of products to help you get the work done all around your property. Lawn and garden, pet supplies, animal health, pasture supplies, and so much more. Come see us at one of our 4 Stillwater Mills Agri Centers or visit us online at stillwatermill.com.
News on 6 anchor Craig Day.
Craig is an award-winning journalist who works hard to keep you safe and informed every day.
And all of a sudden, we'll get a big gust.
He's a father, his wife's a teacher, and his family stays really busy.
Here we go.
He's a passionate sports fan, and he loves the outdoors.
Craig is a 6th-generation Oklahoman with the resources of the only locally owned station.
To do the best job for you.
Watch Craig Day weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. Only on Oklahoma's own News on 6.
The City of Broken Bow is accepting applications for a CDL driver at the Street Department. Applicant must have a Class B CDL license and greater experience is preferred, and starting pay is $15.32 per hour. Applicants must be able to pass a pre-employment drug test. Applications will be accepted until the position has been filled. Applications can be obtained from the Broken Bow City Hall at 210 North Broadway in Broken Bow from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, or apply online at www.cityofbrokenbow.com. The City of Broken Bow is an equal opportunity employer.
High Top Construction can handle all of your construction needs, including roofing, remodeling, and new builds. High Top Construction is locally owned and operated. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. High Top Construction specializes in insurance work of all kinds. Dependable and professional, High Top Construction will get the job done right. Take the stress out of your construction needs and call High Top Construction today, 580-236-6275 or 236-9609. High Top Construction.
In your local news and community events, there's a benefit dinner and auction for Hallie and Ronald Doremus Saturday, January 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. in the Larry Brinkley Event Center at the Idabel Fairgrounds, co-hosted by the Idabel Masonic Lodge number 264. The pulled pork dinner is $15 per plate. If you would like to make a monetary donation or donate an item for the auction, call 580-612-1765. All donations are greatly appreciated. There is a chicken spaghetti dinner Saturday the 28th at the Choctaw Nation Community Center in Broken Bow. All proceeds will go to Jimmy Belk to help pay for cancer treatments. For information, call 580-306-2016. The Broken Bow School District is hosting a JOM Title VI meeting on Tuesday, January 31st at 6 p.m. in the high school library. Friday, February 10th is the last day to apply for voter registration in order to be eligible to vote in the March 7th special statewide election. Voter registration applications can be downloaded loaded at the State Election Board website at oklahoma.gov/elections. You may also fill out a form at the County Election Board office at 104 North Central Avenue in Idabel. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4 p.m. For information, contact the Election Board at 580-286-7405. If you have an active warrant in the city of Broken Bow that has been signed by the judge and dated before December 2022, you can go to the court clerk's office at City Hall in Broken Bow now through February 28th. Pay half the total fine and the warrant will be cleared and you will not be arrested. The court clerk office is located at 210 North Broadway in downtown Broken Bow. Call 580-584-2282 for more information. For more local news and community events, visit our website, stokradio.com. If you have an item you'd like to add, email it to us at kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. I'm Laney J reporting.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up. I was dreaming, but I should have never you understand. Wake me up before you go. Gotta wake up, get up. And I'm calling out, get up, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get up, get a move on. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Put your hands.
That's right. Put your hands together, Bass Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
Happy Thursday
Happy Thursday
to you.
to you.
It is Thursday, aka Friday Eve,
Friday Eve.
or the next best thing to Friday.
The week went by fast.
Friday Junior.
Friday Junior, I love it.
Oh my goodness. We were talking about relationships earlier and how they're doomed from the start.
Doom.
And I like this comment by Jamie. Communication should be number one from the beginning and throughout the whole relationship and marriage. Compromise should come from that communication. It's a big thing with me. I believe in communication. And I'm with
Me
you on
too.
that.
Me too.
I think the failure to communicate is probably the biggest single issue with most relationships. And I'm not talking about just you're in love relationship. I'm talking about like business relationships.
Anything.
And just about anything you can, if you look at issues to be had, it's probably a lack of communication.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most likely. Not always. Some people are
Yeah.
manic depressive and just go out on craziness.
They do.
You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people go cray on you.
Just keep it off social media.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
There's no proof that you cray.
that's right. You don't want proof.
No. So we did give you the negatives. Again, I think we boiled it down really well there. Thank you again to Jamie for talking. It's communication. It's all about that communication.
That's right. I agree.
Now, besides communication, here's some other things you could do maybe to help along with making your significant other happy.
Okay. Why would we do that?
Well, they are your significant other.
I just kid. I kid.
For guys especially, I'm going to talk for the guys more than I will talk for the girls because I am a guy. So I know that side of the relationship better.
Yeah.
Many cases, guys, all you have to do is think about your significant other throughout the day.
Yep.
Because a thought about someone often leads to a text or a call or, maybe even some flowers
Right.
out of the blue. I don't know how many times I've been told that flowers out of nowhere for no specific reason is probably one of the more romantic things you could do.
It's also romantic if you pick them yourself.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean,
Or
I don't
grow
want you
them.
to get beat up by your neighbor, but,
Yeah.
I just,
Or grow them for her.
yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I often do.
That's a good idea because then obviously during the wintertime they're going to die,
Yeah,
but then in
die
the
off.
spring they'll come back.
Yeah, a
But-
lot like your relationship.
Yeah.
Seasons.
Yeah, seasons. No,
So-
seriously, because when you get flowers, they die.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And nobody wants silk flowers. Come on, guys.
Exactly, guys. Here's another way you can keep your wife happy or your significant other. Build her up. Tell her every single day at least one reason why you are thankful to have her.
That's right.
Does that make sense?
It's not hard either.
And it can't be, oh, you're so hot every time.
Right.
I mean, that can be one, your significant other, so, you know, the fact that you find them attractive is important.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But it can't be about physical attraction every time. Especially, I'm talking to guys again because we tend to be more physically oriented
Yes.
than emotionally. All right, so build her up. Give her positive remarks about herself, about what she's doing, about how she's helping your life, about how she's making you better.
Yeah, that goes back to communication. Like, if you're looking at her and you're thinking, man, I love her
Yeah.
because blah, 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 just tell her.
I'm going to lighten it up for you a little bit here.
Okay.
Never, under any circumstances, ever make her hangry.
No.
If you are already discussing what's for dinner,
Yes.
in that moment, do not pick a fight. Because not only will she be mad at you, but she will be hungry. And that combination creates an entirely different beast that may not be entirely your wife.
Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right.
So, although you may have to feed her after midnight, never allow her to become hangry.
Yeah, that's right. I agree.
All right. Also, here's one that some guys have an issue with. And guys, if you think, this is not a good one, then this is probably you. Give her some space. You ain't got to be all up on her sack all the time. You know what I'm saying, bruh?
And if she has a sack, leave her.
Unless you're into that. But don't, I'm just saying, don't smother her.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. Guys, if you think, she wants me to smother. No. She loves your attention, but there's a very fine line there.
And you know what? If she's mad, let her be mad.
Yeah.
Just let her be mad.
Give her
Back
some space.
away.
Yeah.
Back away slowly.
Give her some space.
Yeah. Space is good. It's the same thing goes for ladies.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he needs his, because men oftentimes want to be alone more than women do. Men are more, they're more. It's not a macho thing. It's just a man thing. Like, they can deal with it on their own or whatever. Well, you got to let them do that.
Got to give them
You
a little
have
space
to let them do that.
I can dig it. Here's another one that you may say is also, and this was a comment that came in on Facebook too. Look nice for her, dude. And think about that for sometimes you get into a relationship and you're like, well, I got her now. I don't have to dress up or shave
that's right.
or,
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you got to look good for your significant other.
Yeah, you should.
You absolutely
Think
should.
about it. If you're a scrub all the time,
Yeah.
get in the shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair.
Exactly.
Look good.
Guys, the next two may seem tougher than normal, but this first one, they are musts.
Okay.
Okay. This first one, I've started a list. It's called What Laura Likes.
Mm-hmm.
And I write the thing when she tells, oh yeah, I love those. Type it in there. Oh, that's really cool. Type it in there. Just type it in, whatever it is. Because you need to know what she actually likes.
You do.
What she really likes.
You do, absolutely. I agree.
And for me, I'm not a good rememberer, so I take a note. And guys, I realize it can be difficult to even pick up on some of those
It takes
hints.
a couple seconds.
But no, I'm not talking about the
okay.
actual. Yeah, I agree with that statement. It only takes 2 seconds to write it in
That's
on
right.
your phone or
That's
wherever
right.
you keep notes. So yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, you were saying to pay attention to what she likes. It may be hard to figure out what she likes.
Yeah. It may. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it may be hard to pick up on some of those hints sometimes. But if you're paying attention, back to that one, if you're giving her more attention, then you probably are catching on some of those hints because they will give you the hints. They're not going to be as obvious as we are.
Yeah.
We'll be like, babe, I'd love to have that rifle. You know what I mean? 30-aught. I'd love to
Right.
have that one.
Get her the 30-06.
No. So
I
it's
know.
easy for guys,
I
but
know.
ladies will be sometimes a little more cryptic in there.
Yes.
Like this.
Yes.
So, know what she likes. And here's possibly the most important thing you could possibly remember when it comes to your significant other and keeping her happy.
Yeah.
And guys, I realize Some may not understand this because you prove it relationship in and relationship out. But be faithful to her. No, seriously. That's not a laughing matter, but it's funny that I feel like I have to say it. But it's funnier that they have to put it on this list. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Guys, be faithful. And I'm not saying keep it in your pants type faithful. I'm talking about not message, oh, you look pretty today on Instagram. Or, you know what I mean? There are lines crossed.
Yeah, I gotcha.
In way many more ways.
Yes, in other ways.
Than not leaving it in your pants.
Yes.
So, be faithful.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's a good list.
Here's some other ones that guys could probably do it a little better.
Okay.
Notice it and ask about it.
Yeah.
Us guys are often, we see something's wrong and we'll just kind of leave them alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes they want us to find out what the issue is.
Because y'all are dumb. You don't know whether to pay attention or leave us alone.
Exactly. And I'm
just kidding.
I have a foolproof way of finding out if she needs you to take care of some business or just hear her out.
Okay.
Ask her. Say, do you want me to feel this or fix this?
Okay.
Because
that's very good.
Because many times she just wants you to understand what she's going through and hear her out and let her be a sounding board. Let you be a sounding board for her. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sometimes that's what they need.
Well, yeah, and when it's your significant other, most of the time majority of the time that's who you vent to.
Exactly. So it's not that they're griping at you.
Right.
But they're griping to you.
Yes. And
you're the sounding board. Yeah.
You are their confidant. You're the one that they go to. So sometimes you just have to shut up and listen.
Absolutely. And I could do that better even myself.
And then there are times when we need you to fix it.
I just got the text. You realize you never say that phrase to me, right?
Oh!
Yes, I realize that I've fallen down on that one. But
we got some really good Facebook comments.
Absolutely.
We do.
They keep coming in.
Most of them are from men.
Really?
Yeah.
Tim says, always pay attention. I don't know how many times I've agreed to stuff that I don't know what I was agreeing to.
Oh, yeah, and then we're mad. We told you about this last week. And you said okay.
Did I send you that TikTok?
No.
I'll show it to you. I think it was a TikTok. Maybe it was I think it was Facebook. That's probably why I didn't send it. Yeah, Katie, right. Sorry I hung up. The kids were fixing to start.
The kids were going to start
The kids were fixing to start.
Okay.
Well, that's not where it was. Maybe it was TikTok. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, basically the guy was like, oh yeah, I have nothing going on tomorrow. I'll totally be there. And then he turns around and it starts saying, he is busy. His wife made plans 6 months ago. And she told him 3 times yesterday. It's like,
of
yeah,
course.
That's probably
Don't do
my
that
life.
right now.
That's my life. I posted on Facebook. That's what it was.
I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yep. Guys got to pay attention. You got to know what you're doing. Because if you don't, it's going to be a problem. Well, you just forgot.
Michael Poole said, just tell her she's acting like her mother. That makes everything better.
Ooh. Mm.
Oh, me.
Somebody commented earlier and said, give her a Snickers before you start a fight. Okay.
The Snickers satisfies?
Yeah, that's it.
Go. Just don't start a fight, maybe. That's hard not to do, though, sometimes.
I sent you a good way to start a fight.
Uh-oh. Where?
In your text messages.
In text? Oh. There we go. Let's see what I did.
Why is there a mini cow in the backyard? Does Laura bring home mini cows? Does she bring home mini cows?
Mini cows?
Yeah, miniature cows.
What are we talking about?
Does Laura bring home miniature cows?
No.
Because Tim Freeman said, why is there a mini cow in the backyard? So, okay.
Tim, that seems to me like a lack of communication. Maybe, just a little bit.
I don't know. People joke about it, but then it happens. You come home and you got extra animals. Like I said, you could do this.
Jamie said, you better have me a Twix. Snickers going to throw it back at him. All right, well, then I got a list for you then. If y'all are talking about candy bars, I got a list under According to the
Ah.
experts, the list. Best candy bars.
Okay.
Most, again, recommended by the experts. So,
Okay.
you know how we feel about the experts. Let's see what. That's hilarious. By the way. I'm going to send that to Laura.
No!
Totally. All right. The list. Number 5, Kit Kat.
Okay.
I like a good Kit Kat.
Kit Kat is good.
Number 4 was the Take 5 made by Reese's. I don't know if I've ever had a Take 5.
Man, I haven't. I think those are like, they have different types of, like maybe pretzels or something in them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, something like that.
Number 3 was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I think I'm going to have to say this list is bogus because that is the number 1.
Yeah.
For sure. Number 2 was Twix. And the number 1, according to the experts, the Snickers bar.
Those are supposed to be the best ones.
It says here, the list. Best candy bars most recommended by the experts. Kit Kat, Take 5 Reese's, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Twix, and Snickers.
Okay.
I'm not hating the list because I like all but one. Again, I don't think I've ever had a Take 5 made by Reese's. But, yeah. What's up? Snickers,
Good
Twix,
morning.
Reese's, and Kit Kat. I can get behind all of those.
Okay. All right, got it. Ooh, Tim Freeman is bad. I bet you his fiance wants to smack him on a daily.
You think so?
Yeah. Put the broom and dustpan by her recliner so she doesn't have to walk to the kitchen when she gets home. Yeah, I'm telling you, I bet you she beats him down. Maybe that's what's wrong with Tim. He gets beat. He gets beat up.
Oh my goodness. What's all this scar tissue?
Scar tissue.
Great song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's a song? Scar
Yeah.
tissue?
No, you didn't know that?
No.
Where you been?
I don't know.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw.
Oh, is that what they're saying? I thought they were saying something else.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
That song.
Oh,
Scar
okay.
tissue.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw.
See? Yeah.
Okay,
Scar
gotcha.
tissue by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you go. With birds I share. With birds I share some baloney too. Sorry. What's the words? Man, I swear, Red Hot Chili Peppers got some of the worst enunciation
Oh my goodness.
in rock and roll.
I know that song. See, I knew the words. I don't even know where I was.
Yeah, exactly, Janie.
Yeah.
Jamie. Sorry, Janie.
Janie.
Sorry.
Janie Fricky.
Is that Jenny Frick?
It's Janie Fricky. It was. Wasn't that her name?
Spelled with an E, Jenny Frick.
It's Fricky. It's Fricky. It's Fricky. Oh man. What is that? Oh, I thought it looked like Sasquatch or something. I got confused again. Oh.
Confused.
I was confused. Okay, so
Oh my goodness.
did you have something about the football this morning, or was I just imagining? I might have just been imagining that.
Football.
Yeah, for some, I don't know.
Foosball. We don't play no foosball around here.
Okay.
Cowboys is. Oh yeah, we did.
Ooh.
All right, here you go. We actually did have Samuel L. Jackson in studio, and he wanted to leave y'all with a little something.
You know what day it is, so you know what time it is. It's time for the mother of the week. This week's winner, the Dallas Cowboys. Turns out they're America's team if you're talking about America in the 1930s, because they put their fans into a depression. The 49ers spanked them again, and it wasn't like Joe Montana or Steve Young showed up. No, they lost to Brock Purdy. Who the hell certified motherfuckers of the week.
There you go. Thank you, Samuel L. Jackson.
I love him.
I know.
He
He's
makes-
obviously a potty mouth. We had to bleep him out.
He makes some valid points.
Man, I hate it for Dallas Cowboy fans, though. I really do. I mean, my Houston Texans are like bombing for next year already. So
Same way with my Chicago Bears.
yeah.
Okay, we know.
Oh man.
We know.
So I was kind of hoping the Cowboys would do something for you guys.
Well, I was too because their fans are loyal.
Yeah.
These
Them
fans
hoes
ain't
ain't
loyal.
loyal. I knew where you was going with that. I knew.
Yes, you did.
That's funny.
Well, but like I said, their fans are loyal, so we get it.
I can handle.
I can handle it.
Jamie said, very disappointed in my boys. I understand.
Them boys. Yep. That's the way it is.
They was them boys
They
until
was.
last week.
Mm-hmm.
Until this past weekend.
We need a list on how to keep your mailman happy.
We gotta make him smile.
Did y'all, I know y'all probably weren't listening to the national news a while ago, but something stood out to me.
What was that?
7,600 fake nursing degrees were sold in the state of Florida.
Don't get no nursing done in the state of Florida.
That is scary.
Don't
I
be-
mean, that's where I got mine, but that doesn't matter. No, just kidding. But I'm
That's
just
hilarious.
saying, that's a lot of fake nursing degrees.
That is a lot of fake
Yeah.
nurses.
I bet you-
Practicing nursing out there under a fake degree.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, that just stood out to me because it was so
Nurse.
many. Hey, happy birthday.
Uh-oh.
I have a couple of birthdays.
Uh-oh.
Malik Murray. Happy birthday to Malik.
Go, Mubby. It's your birthday.
And Emily Rogers. Happy birthday to Miss Emily Rogers.
Awesome.
Special lady there.
I like it. Very cool.
So if you have a birthday or anniversary, remember you can call in anytime during the show. Give your birthday shout out.
That's true, you could.
Yes, you can. You can do
We
it.
We wouldn't mind one bit if you did that.
No, we would not. If you got
No.
something, let us know.
Not one bit.
Not one bit. Not one bit. I don't know what that was. It's Australia Day.
Right.
I'm trying to get that Australian accent, but I can't. I just can't do it. I let Keith Urban down. I let him down. But
So
it's
since it's
okay.
Australia Day, should we play a song by an Australian, mainly Keith Urban?
If it's a good song.
Ooh, it's gotta be a good song. Well, which one is the good song from him, and I'll play it for you.
Well, I'm trying to think of song titles, and I'm just dead in the water. My brain's not working. Hank Williams Sr.'s doctor that gave him the meds that assisted in his early demise
What?
had a fake medical license.
For real?
Wow, I didn't know that, Tim.
For real?
Tim is a wealth of useless knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. I need him on my next trivia team.
Yeah, like he knows all this stuff.
Yeah, he and my wife.
She's like that too?
She knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
May not be useful in any other setting, but sitting there doing trivia on the big, huge ship.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What is that game?
What game?
It's a game. It's one of them trivia games. Trivia! Okay. I don't know. My brain is foggy today.
Telling you. Something.
I'm weird. I'm sorry.
Something.
I'm sorry.
Something for real.
Sorry, not sorry.
You're not sorry?
No. Mm-mm. No. Dancing in the street.
Alright, I got a Keith Urban song request, so I'm gonna play it.
Look at my hair in the video.
Let me go full screen in a second.
I look like alfalfa.
What's up? That's funny.
I do. I look like alfalfa. I'm leaving
That's
it. I'm not
hilarious.
fixing it. Alfalfa.
Oh my goodness. Alright. I got 2 songs lined up. One by Keith Urban, because it's National Australia Day. National Australia Day, really?
Yeah.
It's
Keith
World
Urban
It's
Day.
World Australian Day. And then
I get it.
it's also Theme Thursday, city, state, country name. So we've got the United States of America
Great
in the
selection
title of
of
the
music.
next song. Best country, 106. All right, Facebook Live. We'll be right back. You can't listen to this. Go listen to it on the 106.1. Peace. Bass Country 106, Jay and Laney J live. That's Toby Keith, made in America.
I like it.
Good morning, Laney J. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you.
18 minutes until Swap Shop, people.
Until Swap Shop people.
No, not till Swap Shop, comma.
I'm sorry.
People.
I kid.
I forgot to pause.
Oops.
I totally paused.
Yeah. Ew. As if.
Great movie, by the way.
Yes. It is an awesome movie. I love it. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah. For sure.
Like,
Me too.
Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. My mom hates him. She says his eyes are too close together.
That's hilarious, by the way.
Anyway, that's a funny movie.
Mr. Ryan Reynolds' eyes are too close together.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's funny.
I'm curious to know the properness of the
That's
degree of separation of my
mom.
eyes now.
She's like, I don't know. Just don't look like that. Okay.
Just stop looking like that, bro.
Yeah, knock it off. Did I tell you what Nala did?
What? Please do.
I meant to show you. She's done this in the past. She'll be 8 years old tomorrow, okay?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so, but she was in my sister-in-law's bathroom the other night, and she, like, went to about right here and shaved the rest of her eyebrow.
By accident or purpose?
No, she did it on purpose.
She said she didn't want them as far
I
out.
was like, what were you doing? She'd done that when she was like 2 or 3. She got a hold of somebody's razor and shaved an eyebrow off. Okay, I get that.
So now it's
She
like
was
a style.
3.
She's creating a style.
Yeah, but now I'm like, you are 7. Why are you doing that? So she has an eyebrow over here and half of one over here.
You didn't let her even up the other one?
No, I was mad. I was laughing on the inside. I was dying on the inside.
That's
it was so
hilarious.
funny. Yeah,
Poor
I
Nala.
have to show you. If you're busy, I'm going to put her face in the window. I'm gonna show you. Just took it off. Just took half of her eyebrow off. It's one of those things where you see your
I love
kid
it.
and you're like, whoa, what happened to you? Yeah. Well, it's no big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. My sister-in-law says, are you not going to whoop her? And I'm like, listen,
Go
all the
back.
trash that she's going to get from her friends when they realize half of her eyebrow is gone. It's like, Nala. She said, I'm just going to tell him that my cousin shaved it off when I was asleep. I said, no, you're not. You're going to tell the truth.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you got to
so-
own up to it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did it.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
Anyway, it was funny. It's hilarious.
Uh-oh, we got a question coming in.
Uh-oh, what's it say?
Jamie says, hey, gots a question. Just had my breakfast, rare for me when I get home, usually too tired. But am I alone in liking gravy on my scrambled eggs? I think it's yummy. What do you think there,
Yeah,
Laney
well,
J?
you know, I could see why one would do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have had white gravy. I haven't tried brown gravy yet, but I've had quote-unquote sausage gravy or whatever on my scrambled eggs, and that is tasty. Tasty. What? Big shout out to the Gas Watch. They make the loaded, or what is it called? The Squatch Pad. I think it's called the Squatch Pad, but it has biscuits, gravy, eggs, you know, the whole 9.
Oh, all that together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, my dad always says it's all going down the same hole anyway.
Yeah,
because he eats
I agree with that
weird
statement.
things together like that.
I agree with that statement.
There you go.
Man, that's the style, bro. That's the new style. I'm telling you. There are going to be other kids with half their eyebrows shaved by the end of the week. For sure.
Okay.
It's happening. You think that's a call for Swap Shop? 15 minutes till.
Well, if it is, I'm telling them about themselves.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Good morning, Jay and Laney J Live. Can we help you? Well, that's... Oh.
Good stuff,
Okay.
huh?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
She says she's in Arkansas, and biscuits and gravy and eggs are good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, it's not... I mean, I don't think it's bad.
Top it a little cheese, maybe?
Yeah. That does sound good.
Oh, I love the spam text. They're getting more and more believable, if you will.
Really?
This one says, quote, "This number's been in my phone for a long time, but I don't know who it is. Who are you?"
Like, I don't know. Who are you? You text me.
Report junk.
Yeah.
Delete and report junk.
Yeah.
If you don't know me by now,
Yeah, this number's been in my phone a long time.
don't recognize the area code at all.
I mean, I don't keep numbers that don't
Oh.
have a name attached to them.
Oh, dude, I've got phone numbers. Well, I don't know if I have any numbers with names not attached. You're right. Now that I think about it.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
there's a random number. Let me keep this in my call log forever.
Right.
Nope, negative.
I have a bunch of names, but that are maybe like I have some names a few times. I have some like company names only, things that
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But good morning, Chad. Sorry, just got a text.
Hardee's Monster Biscuit breakfast biscuit with ham, bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese with sausage gravy.
Ooh,
It
that was
is
good
a
stuff.
shame that we do not have a Hardee's anymore. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of scams out there.
So you just be careful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For sure.
Show. For shizzle, my
Jamie
nizzle.
says, I don't answer those messages. Call me rude, but yeah, scams are too often that way. I don't think it's rude to not answer those. As a matter of fact, if you respond to those types of scams, then that just tells a whole bunch more scammers that you have a phone number that they can try to scam them.
Yeah, I think so.
So the best is just to delete them.
I used to get those ones from, like, random emails.
Right?
Let's hook up. Like, no. Call your daddy. I don't know. Just, I hate those.
Yeah.
Never respond. I always block them.
For sure. Or even like on any kind of social media, a direct message of "Hey,"
Yes.
it gets no response from me.
What gets me is sometimes in my Facebook, it will say, someone wants to talk to you, or this person is trying to send you a message.
Right.
And it'll be somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook, but it'll be from Instagram.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's always weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. So I just don't ever, I mean, hopefully, they're not dying because I'm not answering.
My daughter says, so you can text and talk at the same time.
Oh, busted.
I just proved it. Yes, ma'am.
You busted. Caitlin busted you.
Busted.
Mm-hmm.
Busted. What else is going on? We talked about Reba McEntire. If you, huge Reba fan, she'll be doing a live performance at the grand opening of her Reba's Place in Atoka
Yeah,
tonight.
that's awesome.
Just for the record. For the record. And I think that covers it for today.
I bet that's going to be fun. Yeah, I think so.
We talked about everything.
Now we're just freestyling it for another
Freestyle went Thursday. Freestyle
Free-
Friday Eve.
Yeah. Friday Junior. I love it. I was seeing what I could find.
All right, I got something for you.
What you got?
Remember we were talking earlier about Justin Bieber selling his catalog for $200 million?
Yeah.
You know what that opens that up for?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, ads with Bieber songs in it.
Did you forget your girl's birthday because you were out partying with the guys?
Sorry.
FTD Florists, whom you need to make up for your shortcomings.
There you go.
I love it.
So you're gonna find his songs in all kinds of ads these days.
Having trouble communicating?
Esta música realmente apesta.
With Rosetta Stone, you'll be speaking a new language in no time.
That's Spanish for this music sucks.
Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
All right, but of course nobody would forget the original.
Oh no, these diapers are such a mess.
Oh,
When your baby is growing through those other brand diapers, it's time to trust Pampers.
The biohazard is now contained.
Pampers.
Baby. Oh my goodness. You all right? You were taking a drink right there at the end of that one. Morning, Jackie.
Oh, that was funny. Blowing through other diapers.
Blowing through those other diapers. Baby, 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 oh.
People have some of the darndest phrases for things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
It just doesn't make any sense.
And people think some of the darndest things in the shower.
Giving you something to think about. This is Morning Shower Thoughts.
Meat eaters and vegetarians both love animals.
Morning Shower Thoughts.
Just in different ways.
Oh, man. It's true. It's true. It's very true.
I was just glad we could get through a few of these.
Yeah.
Sometimes I waste them and make them and don't even get to use them.
Well, that's okay. You still do a good job.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Baby.
Now she's going to be singing Bieber all day.
I am.
Jamie says absolutely love Reba McEntire. All her songs are awesome.
All of them, Jamie?
All of them, Jamie?
All of them?
Jamie, all of them?
Yeah, I don't know. Reba get you thinking, get you in your feelings.
Oh, yeah.
Have you on a back road.
Yeah.
Drinking heavily. Calling your boss. I need bail money. I don't speak from experience.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was just kidding around.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Interesting. You know the one song I was looking for Reba McEntire?
What was that?
Because it would work with our...
Hear me on the radio. Which one?
No, because it would work for our theme Thursday.
Oh, yeah?
Little Rock.
That's not Reba McEntire. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. There's a couple of Little Rock songs. Sorry.
Excuse me?
The other one popped in my head first.
As a former Arkansas DJ, I will tell you I played Reba McEntire's Little Rock many a time.
Yes. When I slip off is Little Rock. I was thinking of A Little Past Little Rock by Leanne Womack.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm like, A Little Past Little Rock is not Reba. Oh, slip this one off. Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was confused and I let it out.
Right.
Now I'm in trouble.
I may be thinking the wrong one anyway.
You're not.
I'm thinking of Colin Ray's Little Rock. Oh my goodness. That makes more sense too because, I mean, he's from Arkansas. He's from DeQueen.
Which one was that? Little Rock.
Little Rock.
That's Reba.
Is that Reba?
That's Reba! Selling VCRs at a Arkansas Walmart.
No.
That was Colin Ray.
No, I don't think you're right.
Yeah, he
All right.
was selling VCRs
Fine.
at Walmart.
We're going to wrap it up with 2 songs then. We're wrapping up the hour with 2 songs, and then we got Swap Shop next.
Okay.
The 2 songs will be Little Rock by Colin Ray, and then a song by Reba that is not Little Rock, but still fits Theme Thursday, okay? You cool with that?
Reba does have a song called Little Rock. This is where he was selling the VCRs at Walmart.
Bass Country 106. Yep. All right. We'll be back Facebook Live for Swap Shop. We're going to start it. We're going to end this one. We're going to end this Facebook Live, and we're going over to the Swap Shop page for Swap Shop. So go like Swap Shop now. Facebook.com/The Swap Shop.
At a Walmart. See? You missed it.
She'll be making stuff up now.
No, I'm not.
All right, but seriously though, we're ending our Facebook Live here. Go to Facebook.com/The Swap Shop. That live will start in 4 minutes. Peace off. Be good to each other.